Welcome to Beautiful Salvage. Normally, we are taking you on local Minnesota junking adventures or showing you our junk box challenges in the workshop. But if you have watched our two previous videos, you know that Julie and I took a trip to Connecticut to see a good friend who also has a passion for turning old items into home decor. While in Connecticut, we spent a day on the road tag sailing and sightseeing, a day at the beach, a day of R&R, and now we are taking you along with us to the Elephant Trunk Flea Market in New Milford, Connecticut, which is featured on HGTV's Flea Market Flip. If you like to go on junking adventures, create new home decor from old items, or just like to watch and have fun, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Here we go.
All right.
Good morning.
Hello. Here we are at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market in Connecticut, New Milford, Connecticut, and we are ready to find some treasure. So we have to be really particular of what we get today because we'll be shipping everything that we get back home. So we need to make sure that it's affordable and we get lower prices so that we can make it worth our while. And then if there's things that we want to keep ourselves, we might spend a little more money. We had never been to this flea market, so had no idea what to expect. We paid a small admission fee to get in. If someone wanted to get there early, there are early bird tickets available, which cost more. We were pleasantly surprised that it wasn't extremely busy and there seemed to be a fairly relaxed and laid-back atmosphere. The flea market is set up in rows that are labeled at the end on trees, which helps the vendors and can help shoppers remember what rows they have shopped. There's one main aisle through the center of the rows and an aisle on each end. There are also food vendors and outhouses available along the far side of the market. We will give you a quick overview of our time at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market, and at the end we'll show you all of our fun finds. So it's a bell toy. If you see this little axle is connected to the wire, so it moves the horse back and forth while ringing the bell. It's kind of neat.
Really cool.
So this has a bell inside of here. It has a little ball. That's neat. I thought these old toys were really neat, but a little too pricey for me to be able to make a profit on selling them, especially since I would have to ship them back home to Minnesota. To haul all of our treasures, we brought an old metal collapsible cart, which worked for most of the big items. We were there for about 4 hours and got through the entire market. However, I do believe they probably have more vendors at different times of the year, so it may be hard for someone to get through the entire flea market in 4 hours if there would have been more vendors. We are going to show you what we picked up at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market. It was so much fun. It was definitely worth the experience when you're here in Connecticut, and we had to be really particular of what we got because we have to ship everything back. So either we want it for ourselves and we're willing to pay a little bit of extra cash for it, or it's at a good price and we can flip it and sell it on our website or in our boutique. So we are going to go through and show you what we got today. So the first thing that one of my favorite finds anyway was this elephant, and I thought it was for myself for a good memorabilia for going to the elephant flea market. Super cute.
It reminds you of your elephant trunk.
Yes, elephant trunk, yes. Yeah. And then along those lines is a brass towel and soap rack, which obviously I'm keeping for myself again. But this is perfect for my bathroom, and I accent in brass. If you've watched any of our other videos, you know that I do that. So this is perfect for my bathroom at home. And maybe I'll share a picture of this staged in my bathroom. Another good find, all of these are good finds, but if you've seen our church video, maybe I'll put a link in the description below. We create antique churches and salvaged junk churches and use all kinds of key plates and hinges to decorate them with. So these are the doors of the churches. So I have an entire box filled with fun, ornate, old key plates. And from the same vendor, I got a whole box of doorknobs. So we sell these on the website and in the boutique as sets. And then if there's some that aren't in a set, we usually just create for ourselves. So we'll do some sort of salvaged and junk creation with individual ones. But so like you'll see some of these on our website under salvage materials. If you like that kind of thing or need a cool doorknob for your house. And this box, it's brass, huh? And I got it for $5. When I picked it up, it was in the open air and I didn't realize it had a really, it smells. So I'm gonna have to do something with that, put it in the sun or fix it up. But it definitely has a mildewy smell. So that was a little bit of a bummer, not realizing that, but it's still it's a very pretty, unique piece. And here's a little boat. If you've seen, I don't remember what video this is. Maybe I'll link it again.
You shipwrecked or
yeah, beautifully shipwrecked. Maybe I'll link it below. But I tried to replicate this exact boat because it's my favorite, one of my favorite summer pieces to decorate with. This is more of a summer decor piece, so it probably wouldn't be listed until next summer. But this is super adorable. And if you want to see that video, I'll link that video again below. And these little placemats, I think they are, these were my first find. And they are Seawell melamine made in England. So these are super beautiful, in excellent condition, and those will be on the website as well. Probably under just salvage because we're not going to do anything to these. These are too pretty. And here is a piece of copper I got out of a dollar bin. It's lighter, it's not super heavy, so it should be relatively cheap to ship back. Cards. They are relics and mementos, historical places, memorials. It's a lot of pictures of natives in North America. I thought they were really neat, and I haven't looked through them all, but those will probably more than likely be on the website as well. I have this beautiful old picture, and I thought this would look good in my house, and I just love the colors in it, but I also love the frame. I love this ornate old frame, if you can see it. And the picture was out of the frame, and so the guy gave me a good deal because he thought it would take some extra work to put it back in there, but that's what I do. I got these vintage sketches, and I think some of them are composers or musicians, but I just thought they looked super cool. I love the black and white, and then some of the characters. I thought some of them, there's a couple of them that looked like Santa. This one looks like Santa. So I thought that would be fun to hang around Christmas time. And then I love, my favorite sketch here is this guy. He kind of looks like a Norman Rockwell character. It's fun to think of a story, maybe make up a story behind these people.
Well, I had a lot of fun just looking at things. I didn't find a lot at the Elephant's Trunk, but it was so much fun to look at things. But one of my favorites, all my friends and family know, is maps. So I got some really cool topographical maps of Connecticut. And 4 of those for a really good deal. And actually out of a free pile, an old, this is how you keep track of your accounts, and actually there are some checks in there. I don't think I'll write anything out and give it a shot, but from the Keysville National Bank. And I got really cool movie poster. With musicians none of us have heard of, but or it may have just been a advertisement for a concert. Not quite sure. Thought that was cool. And some sheet music. Or else it's, yeah, that's a bill for a show coming up. The Skyliners, Pennies from Heaven. And if you've heard of the Skyliners, let us know. Maybe you have some kind of connection. And that's it.
When I got at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market in New Milford, Connecticut, is some of these cool old shoe forms. I have a few different ideas what I'm going to do with them. Maybe make them into some bookends or put some cute shoes in them. I don't know. Wheels are turning there. And speaking of wheels, we found this on the dollar table and I couldn't resist it. I live in an old mill, and so I'm always collecting pieces that I think might fit in there. And this is a box of miscellaneous tools. Again, I was fascinated with them because the old gristmill had a lot of industrial things going on. And then the other day I saw on Pinterest where the box can make like a little collage. You know, I mean, there's look better than that. And hang it on the wall. And that would be more industrial. And I think that's it for the flea market purchases.
If you are planning on going to the Elephant Trunk Flea Market, I hope we gave you some idea of what to expect. Also, if you enjoy repurposing, junking adventures, or just like to watch and have fun, please give this video a like and come along with us on our adventures by subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.